YouTube is happening. It is Monday, March 3rd, and we're going to talk about some men's college basketball. We have 27 games on the slate that you see before you today. We're going to break these down, look for some value out there, but first we got to jump and look at yesterday's games. We took these 5 plays, 3 and 2 on today. Mount St. Mary's, Belmont, and the Stetson overall hits. Other two, not so much. Michigan got that ass kicked at home. Didn't see that coming, but hey, what can you do? Profit's profit. We don't care how much it is. We're going to take it. So 3 and 2 on the day. If you want the plays typed out for every sport, or if you want access to these things so you can do your own research, you got to join the HQ. Simple as that. So we have these 27 games. We're going to break them down. Let's jump to the first game right now. All right. So the first one's going to be Wake and, of course, Duke, the hottest team in the country, probably. Let's pop over to the actual spreadsheet so we can see what we're looking at. And we see 20 and 9, Wake, pretty good. 26 and 3, number one scoring, averaging 102 a game in the last 3. Disgustingly good. Blowing teams out, literally winning by almost 40 points a game in the last 3 games. Yeah, pretty good. Wake's defense, not good. Not what you want to see playing Duke. And then they can't shoot, they can't defend. Oh boy, it's going to be a long game for you guys, isn't it? Number 1, number 7 versus these efficiencies aren't good. We're looking at Duke, what? 19. I'm taking Duke. Until Duke shows they can't just crush teams, I will take Duke every time because that's just what they're doing. So Wake, sorry for you buddies, but I'm taking 18.5. Yeah, Duke's winning by day number 40, and you can't stop the defense. Like literally, you can't shoot threes. You can kind of shoot threes, which that's your only advantage. It's like you can shoot, but good luck on defense. Good luck scoring from 3. Yeah, good luck. Just overall, good luck. You're gonna need it. Next game. North Alabama, Austin, BA. Aren't you banned? Oh, I thought you were banned. You're banned. So that's a lean offense. Yeah, overall, it's all these offenses. We have a definite lean for the offense here. So let's see what the total is 145. Let's see what we're sitting on. We're sitting on 156 and a 150 range. That's 5-point cushion. If they do what they're supposed to do on the average, the totals down here, we should hit the over nicely. I think I'll take the over. That's not a bad one. I can rock with the over on this. So 145.5. Come on, Austin B. Don't maybe ban you twice, because I might. The efficiencies look good. The defense efficiency looks bad. That looks good for us. So move on to Dunk City versus Queens. You see that is a defense. That is a defense. That is a push. That is FGCU 2. Defense 2. Not enough. Sorry. Jacksonville, Eastern Kentucky. Push. Defense, push. Not enough. Not even wasting time on those kind of games. Just saying. It ain't good enough. What's the point of wasting time, right? FAMU and Southern. That's a push. That leans FAMU on defense. That's a push. That leans Southern on defense. That doesn't help us at all. 1-1 is not good enough. I need at least 3. Or really good 2. It's a really good 2. Bethune versus Grambling. That is defense for Grambling. That is defense for Bethune. That is defense for Bethune. That is Bethune. So we got 3 Bethunes or 3 defenses. So we could go Bethune 5.5 at home. We could go under. 133 is pretty low. I think I'd rather go Bethune 5.5 at home. So we're going to go B Cook. B Cook. If I can type B Cook minus 5.5. We'll take that one. I like that. That's not bad. I can work with that. So let's see. From here, we're going to Alcorn versus Texas Southern. Number 1 defense across the land. That's defense. That's Southern. That 3 for Southern. My God, you were terrible at shooting threes. Hey, so are you. So, Southern. That's probably my list. But scroll. Let's see. Texas Southern. There it is. 133 is the total here. That's 140. That's already out. Texas Southern has 1, 2, 3 leans. Texas Southern plus 1.5. Sure. Let's rock with it. They got the defense. TSO plus 1.5. We're rocking with it. We're taking it. We'll see what happened there. So we're taking Texas Southern. Moving from Alcorn to, where are we going next? Stephen F. Austin versus McNeese. That's McNeese. That's McNeese. That's McNeese. That's McNeese. All that's McNeese. It's going to be McNeese. And McNeese. 11.5 on the road. I'm not a fan of double-digit favorites, but sometimes you got to do it. So we're going McNeese minus 11.5. We're taking McNeese. That's a 4, and it's all 4, and the efficiency's backing up too. Yeah, taking that. I feel good about it too. Feel great. From McNeese, we're going to South Carolina State versus Howard. Right there. That leans Howard. That's a push. That's a push. That's a push. Nothing for us. Sad. NC Central. Let's see. That's a push. That leans Norfolk. That's a push. That's a push. Nothing for us, sadly. If the number's too close, it's a push, right? Makes sense. Oregon State versus Delaware State. Those two are too close. That's too close. That's a lean for Delaware State. That's too close. So one for Delaware State. Nothing for me. Northwestern State is here. So double defense and then double. Let's say that's a push, then offense. Northwestern, push, Northwestern, infinite. Nothing. Shame, shame, shame. RGV versus Louisiana. Push, RGV. And both of those are defense, but nothing. Yeah, no, nothing good there. East Texas A&M versus Houston Christian. That's a push. That leans ETMU. That's a push. That leans Christian. Nothing for us. Lipscomb, they've won us some money this year. Good bits. That's Lipscomb. That's Arkansas. So double over. That's an over. That's defense. So 3 for Lipscomb. Lipscomb might be the play here. Let's see if I can get. Where you at? Ooh, well, 19.5 for Lipscomb. My word. Oh, my word. That's a lot of points. Oh, buddy. Let's look at the over because they're a high scoring team. It is 142. Let's see. 151, 148. That's not bad. We could rock the over here because their defense is terrible. They should score. So hopefully they run it up to the point where they can score because they're slow as a team, but they're so efficient. That's what you like to see. So I think I will rock the Lipscomb over of 142.5. We have about a 6-point gap between 142 and 148. So I think we could work with that. So that's a nice little gap we can work with. Do your average, we win. Simple as that. Just do what you've been doing. Don't do anything crazy. From Lipscomb, we're going to Coppin versus Maryland Eastern Shore. So that is Coppin. That is Eastern Shore. So double defense. That's Coppin in a push. So 2 Coppins, not enough Coppin. Corpus Christi is right there against New Orleans. Christi push. Okay, Corpus Christi is going to be 14.5. Damn. I mean, yeah, probably. But you're winning your game you're actually losing your last 3 games by 2 points. I can't trust that. And you're losing by 7. So, yeah, you're 14.5 point favorite. I can't trust too big. If it was like 6, I'd question it. But 14 is ridiculous. But I'm not taking New Orleans. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. That's too close. That's 50 points. That's a push. That is nickels. That is offense. That is offense. So we have a defense, 2 offenses, and then 2 nickels and 1 maw. Not enough. Sad. Houston against Kansas. Kansas has been having a rough stretch, haven't they? They're getting out. Yeah. So that's a push, literally. That's a push, literally. That leads Houston. That leads Houston. We've got 2 Houston leans. Both offenses are pretty good. Defense is slightly better. I mean, Houston's at home. What's the Houston line, though? It's 9.5. These numbers aren't telling me to take a side. I mean, I have 2 leans for Houston. That's it, but nothing in the 2-point range. And the efficiencies are all pretty close. If anything, I'm leaning deep the under. What's the total? 132. Come on, that's 150, and that's 130. And this 132. It's in the range. I can't. Sorry. The best game of the day. I can't. I have nothing to play for. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. The numbers are numbers. I don't control that. North Texas against Wichita. That's a push. That leans North Texas. That leans defense. That leans defense. So 1 Wichita, 2 North Texas, 2 defense, 1 offense. Not enough. Sad. Sad times ahead. Jackson State versus Prairie View. Oh my good. Number 1 3-point defense. Jackson State is shutting it down. You only 16%. That's all they get. Jackson State, probably a lean to Prairie View. Push. Jackson State. Not enough. Not enough. Sad. Sad. So sad. So sad. Northwestern and UCLA. Let's see. That is Northwestern. That is a push. That is Northwestern. That is a push. And the efficiencies are leading Northwestern. If Northwestern's plus points at home, I'd consider it. Which they probably are. I would assume they are. Plus 3.5. Now, is that worth it? I'm thinking so. I think it might be. How many plays I got? 6? Yeah. I'm down. Give me Northwestern at home, maybe. NW plus 3.5. People are going to see that UCLA minus 3.5 and jump all over it, not realizing Northwestern actually has some really good defense. What's the total? 132. They're currently 123, 136. No, can't mess with that. Can't do it. Idaho State versus Northern Arizona. Let's see. That's defense. That's offense. So double Idaho State, Northern Arizona, Idaho State. So this is a 4. This is a 4. Okay. It's a 4, but there's 3 Idaho States or 3 What is it? What are those things called? That's defense. That's an over. Overs. That's what they're called. I need more coffee. Shit. Let's see. Idaho State. Idaho State. There. Nope, that's the wrong. Northern Arizona. Where you at? There you are. 142. Is that worth the over for us? That's 156, and that's 139. So the total's in the range. Can't take it. And then Idaho State 6.5. Do we trust Idaho State 6.5 at home? With these numbers, you can't guard that. You shoot a lot of threes. That is 3 for Idaho State, but I do love that they can't defend much. 6.5 feels like a lot, but guess what? We're taking it. ID State minus 6.5. Let's take it. Let's rock with it. Lean with it. Let's rock with it. From there, we're going to Montana State against Idaho. Montana, that's a push. That's a push, and that's Idaho. Okay. Let's see. Weber, one for that was North Colorado all day. That leans to Weber. So North Carolina is just absolutely on fire shooting. They're number 1 in 2 points. They're number 1 in 3 points. 69 and 53. They're number 2 in efficiency. How are you? Who's more efficient? Duke, maybe? I think Duke was number 1. And number 10 in points. What's the total in this one? Northern Colorado. I mean, yeah, the thing says Unk. North Colorado. There they are. 148 is our total. What are we sitting on here? 158, 142. Total's 148. Man, can't work with that. Northern Colorado is minus 8.5 on the road. 1, 2, 3. They have 3 of the leans. They have the efficiency. They can't score much. Hell with it. I'm down. We have another play. We're gonna go Unk. Minus 8.5. We'll take it. We're going to see how good these offenses really are. And then we have 2 more. We have Portland State, which is a push. Well, maybe Portland. That's a push. That's Portland. That's Portland. We have 2, maybe 3 Portland States. 12.5, though, is a lot. I was thinking like 4 or 5, I consider it, but 12? No shot. Montana, Eastern Washington push. So we end it right there. So that gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plays on a 27 game slate. Hey, I ain't mad at that. That works for me. So let's go back up to the schedule. Let's look at tomorrow. Tomorrow's Tuesday, isn't it? It is. And we can see we have all these games. Who's playing? We got Arizona. We got a lot of Big 10 matchups. Hey, we got a lot of Big 12 matchups. We got some SEC ranked matchups. Auburn 1 versus 12. Nice. 25v9. 24 versus Texas. Okay. Memphis, Kentucky. Hey, okay, we got some good stuff tomorrow. So I appreciate you being here. Drop a like, subscribe. Head over to the HQ if you want the plays typed out for you, or if you want access to the spreadsheet. Other than that, let me know what you do in the comments, and we will see you tomorrow, Tuesday, for some more college hoops.